Hey everyone, it's Tyler the Antenna Man, and today I'm going to review this 42-inch Insignia Fire TV. This variation comes with a 1080p display and costs about $150, but there are other variations including a 32-inch model for $100 and a 50-inch model for $230. The Fire TVs are some of the lowest priced smart TVs on the market with a powerful Amazon Fire TV operating system, but just how well do they work? So I've actually owned two Fire TVs myself since 2020. One is a 50-inch Insignia model that works pretty well. The other is a 42-inch Toshiba model that's very slow and freezes a lot, so I decided to purchase the latest version made by Insignia to see if it's an improvement. If you decide to purchase this Fire TV, be sure to use one of my affiliate links in the pinned comment below or in the description of the video. To help support my YouTube channel, I include links to this TV in various sizes. Here are some of the specs. The TV features a 1080p LED display, Alexa voice remote control, which I personally never use, the Fire TV operating system with access to thousands of apps, Apple AirPlay support, and HDMI ARC. Like most TVs on the market, it has a built-in ATSC tuner to pick up local channels from an antenna, along with a handy time-shifting feature. A few apps come pre-installed on the TV, including Netflix, Freevee, Amazon Prime, and Disney+. You can download additional apps in the App Store, which can be accessed under the Search tab. To move certain apps to the front of the home screen, select this icon, scroll to the app that you want to move, select the button with 3 lines on the remote, and then press Move to the front. The home screen features a selection of curated content based on several categories you see here. While most are free, some may require a paid subscription. The picture and sound quality on this TV is excellent. It's hard to show on camera, but the picture is very crisp, bright, and colorful. Audio from the speakers sounds full with plenty of bass, something you don't always get with budget TVs. I do suggest adjusting the picture and sound to your personal preference. I tend to turn up the contrast and color a bit on the picture along with the bass on the speakers. One issue I had with this TV when I first set it up was the apps did not display on the home screen. While I didn't get any footage at the time, it kind of looked like this. The only way to access the apps was to go into the settings and launch them that way. The problem seemed to resolve itself after a day, but I figured to share this info for anyone who has the same issue when setting up this TV for the first time. Just wait and the problem will resolve itself. The overall speed of this TV is pretty average. It's certainly not super fast, but it is not as bad as the older Toshiba Fire TV I have. There are a few times when the TV lags a little bit, but at least it doesn't freeze. Here's an example. Listen closely to the click of the remote versus the response from the TV. Note that the TV doesn't lag like this all the time, but does occasionally. One feature I really like about the Fire TVs is the included Silk web browser. With it, you can browse any website, which gives you access to content that may not be available on certain apps, such as a live stream of a local TV station's newscast.
That is amongst us, and it's looking a bit spooky behind us too on our Corning Skycam. It's a bit of a foggy start today.
It can also be used to access virtually any TV show from websites like this one that I will not mention in this video. If you know, you know. You can access live channels under the live icon and selecting guide, or by pressing this button on the remote. You get a free 2-week channel guide on channels that are picked up with an antenna. Also included in the guide are hundreds of free streaming channels from various apps, including Freevee, Pluto TV, and Tubi. You can even integrate channels from paid streaming apps like Sling TV and YouTube TV into this guide. When watching a channel from an antenna, you're able to pause and time shift it between 3 to 10 minutes depending on the broadcast quality. This length can be extended by plugging in a flash drive. I found this feature to be really handy when I'm multitasking and miss a part in a show, or have to. The tuner sensitivity on this TV is pretty good. It's able to pick up all channels that I'm able to receive from my antenna, including a few weak ones. Although there is one glitch I've noticed on this TV and other Fire TVs that I've owned. Occasionally, the channel guide doesn't update after running a channel scan. For example, let's say that my antenna usually picks up 40 channels, but one day 45 channels are scanned. The additional 5 channels may not show up right away in the channel guide. When this happened, I tried restarting the TV and running multiple channel scans, but neither seemed to work. The additional channels only seem to show up on their own in the channel guide about a day later. This probably won't be an issue for most of you who pick up the same number of channels daily on your antenna, but might pose a problem if there's a weak channel that doesn't show up on the initial channel scan and you have to keep running channel scans to lock it in, and then it doesn't get added into the channel guide until a day later. Once in a while, the audio is off sync from the video when you first tune to a local channel like you see here.
Actual retail price, $1,199.
Switching the channel on the remote and then going back to the original channel seems to solve this issue.
George, what do you got for her?
You're able to cast media on certain apps from your smartphone onto this TV, both on Android and iOS.
I put my SIM card in the Pixel.
Now there is one thing I absolutely hate about this and all Fire TVs. When you first turn it on, it shows a full screen video ad like you see here. This can be incredibly annoying if you're in a quiet environment, turn on the TV, and then boom, sound blast from a video ad you're not expecting. Thankfully, this can be disabled by going to the settings, selecting preferences, featured content, and then turning off these 2 options. Here are some of the settings. I won't go through them all as most are pretty self-explanatory, but we'll cover a few important ones. In applications, you can access Amazon Photos, the Silk web browser, and the App Store, but these can also be accessed on the main screen. Selecting Manage Installed Applications lets you remove apps or clear the cache to free up space since there's only about 4 gigabytes of built-in storage on this TV. Equipment Control lets you pair a soundbar or receiver to the TV so it can be controlled with the Fire TV remote. Live TV is where you can run a channel scan and manage channels, including removing certain sources. Here's what's available in the accessibility section: closed caption, Alexa caption, voice view, text banner, screen magnifier, high contrast, and audio description. So what do I think of this Fire TV overall? I think it works well for the price. Sure, it has a few glitches and isn't as fast as some higher priced smart TVs, but most people will be happy with it considering the price. It includes a free 2-week channel guide on channels that come in off the antenna, along with a built-in time shifting feature that's automatically enabled so you can pause, rewind, fast forward as you watch certain channels. The Fire TV operating system itself is very powerful with access to more apps than most smart TVs. I occasionally get emails from people who purchase an LG or Samsung smart TV and doesn't have access to the app of a network tuner they purchased or a streaming service they want to sign up for. This won't be an issue if you purchase a Fire TV. If you decide to order one, be sure to use one of my affiliate links in the pinned comment below or in the description of the video to help support my YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching this YouTube video, and an additional thanks to everyone who supports me on Patreon or is a member of my YouTube channel. They even helped me decide to make this video. If my videos helped you cut the cord, or if you just think they're cool and would like to help support them while gaining exclusive perks, visit patreon.com/antennaman. Click the join button in this video, and you can also click the thanks button. You can like my Facebook page at facebook.com/antennamanpa or sign up to my email list linked in the description below. Stay tuned to my YouTube channel for more cord cutting and antenna related videos, and have an awesome day.